Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FTL on the good ship Kestrel. As we left off, I was wondering what the hell to do with our money, and I guess for now we just don't do anything, because all we really could do is unlock things, and it's pointless unlocking anything until we know what we're going to do. No point locking myself into a decision. You nervously glance out of a window, but the only thing to greet you is silence. That was boring jump. We have a store. And we have sort of two routes to the store, so yeah, we will probably take an extra jump before getting to the store. This nebula turns into a hiding place of a terrified rock crew. Taking refuge from the Zoltron border police. They don't seem prepared to risk you leaving with their coordinates. They open fire. Unfortunately, their shields are rather strong, so I will launch a missile and then fire my burst laser, because that is the only way I'm going to really get through it. I guess theoretically, of all three hits, I do get through it. But this makes it easier and can actually do a good bit towards taking it out. Second fire straight at it. They have a missile as well, which I don't really like. Okay, there must be fire there that I'm not seeing. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't already fully... I'm pretty sure that the shields were not fully damaged when I first considered where to fire. Okay, if you keep your missile offline, I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, you are getting your shield back online. I only expect one. Okay, they offer to surrender 13 scrap. 2 fuel. I never wanted to kill them anyway, it's just they didn't want to risk us leaving. Unfortunately, it looks like I need to do a few heals, because our pilot's actually got rather good at being a pilot. Slightly disappointing that I can't rename the crew. You know you can before you actually start, but... Right, from the store we can get straight to the exit. So actually, we might take lots of jumps before getting to that store. We arrive at Zoltron research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortions due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has time to undergo... Why does it sound like a trap? Oh! Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltrons to take their readings. After a short time, their process is done. They contact you, thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. For a minute, I was thinking the cakes were just for scrap. The stiff dough was that stiff, it could be used as parts for your hull. There's another option for the store. So I think we jump back, distress, maybe second store, and then the exit. The Zoltron are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knickknack shop. Why not take a look? Oh, so close to cloaking. I would love some cloaking. That's a slug dude, a mantis, or another basically free piece of energy. On page 2, drones. Allows ships to jump to any previously navigated beacon. That sounds rather useful. Over weapons pre-igniter. Right, it doesn't make sense. It's not really the best for us, but I'm going to do that and I'm going to repair. We're not a ship that has enough blast to make that worthwhile, but I'm thinking maybe if we can take down their shields, that one extra salvo we get in advance of them, basically. And we can choose to whether to launch a missile and everything. To the distress beacon! Bacon. I don't think I've made a bacon joke yet in this series. Well, this particular playthrough. It appears that the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a signal in life. Okay, let's go down to the surface. You find a man living alone in the cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems like he's been there for ages. Let's try and save him. Crap. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I do that? We've got one of our original people left. That shop is pointless unless we go to another place first. This is a terrible idea. There are some mineral-rich asteroids here. Zoltrons have a left idle. Okay, so we get Sodal. Yeah, if we don't jump back here, we're never going to make it to the exit without... We're never going to make it to the exit anyway, apparently! Oh, for joy! So we get to fight. And even with our weapons pre-ignited, this might be a hard fight. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got there first. You must survive long enough to jump. Okay, first things first, pause. Artemis. At the shields. Burst. At the shields. Oh, dear God's sake! I have no choice but to launch another missile as well. That's going to be 2 levels of shields. The delay should be enough. Okay, that's shields down to level 1. And then with all the misses... Okay, and the Artemis is now broken. The O2 bay is broken. Ignore it for now. Just keep aiming at the shields, it's all we can really do. But I don't think it's going to be enough, and you... might as well try and start repairing VO2. That is more heavily damaged than I thought. Okay, so you're going to try and do this as well, although, damn it, that means that the FTL isn't being manned as much. Oh no, it is being manned at least. Okay, so we should be ready to jump soon. Although we're going to be in a poor state of affairs. Damn it! Jump! So we have the choice. This will mean a lot of nebula. Either way, we're going to have to do 2 nebulas... No, we're not going to have to do 2 nebulas in a row. Oh, it's a Slug Home Nebula, though. I don't think I've been to a Slug Home Nebula. I don't remember going to a Slug Home Nebula. I think this is where we jump. The only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it is also the home to slugs. This particular nebula is just that. Oh, right, so what you're saying is it wasn't a good idea to do that. Okay, well the med bay's effed. The doors are effed. I don't actually know how we deal with this. I have to fix the doors to vent the oxygen. But I don't have enough health. Okay, that is not how I expected it ending. When we made it out of that battle, I thought, oh well, it's fair enough, we can repair now. However, due to fire and due to our medbay being damaged, was there a way out of that? Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching and I've just like completely blanked on a way of actually managing that, please let me know, because short of like venting the entire ship of oxygen, I didn't see how that was going to help. I couldn't open the doors to vent the rest, so I couldn't put out the fire. Yes, I could have reoxygenated the ship, but the fire would just keep spreading and would eventually kill me. So I had to get the doors fixed, I think. But I had to die getting the doors fixed. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, at least this is one episode where you're not going to have to hear the boo hiss. So as always, I would like to thank... Why didn't I just continue? I hadn't said it correctly, but I could have just continued. Nobody would have noticed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all. That's not all the time we have for today. That's why I didn't do it the standard way, because it wasn't the fact that we'd run out of time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the episode for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I am going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.